Yo. I do not want to go with you. I want to do some drawing. That sounds like fun. What's up, Jigger? What's up, dude?
Hey Gruff, welcome back. It's been a while. Been on vacation and then sick. Unk Ginger. I think I'm going to do about 6 pages tonight. Just kidding. Well, I want to finish this page, at least. Been kind of working on this one off and on for like 3 or 4 days because I haven't had much time getting back on track. But yeah, at the very least, finish this one. Okay. It's almost done. Got all this. There you go. Kind of see it there. Straighten it out. So yeah, just got to drive in the car. Most of this will be black, except for his lower body. And then some speed lines, outlines of buildings, that's about it. Take this. Oops. Oh, that's cool. How's your stuff coming along? Oh, nice. Like characters they created, or are you making VTuber characters? I'm actually thinking about making a VTuber character for myself. Because I do 3D animation during the days, so it'd be pretty easy to create one. Just make it look like me. I'm not gonna make myself a little anime girl. It'll just be a cartoon of me. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna post it on their, like on their about page or something. Shoot, on there. Thought I was almost done with this guy. Forgot I'm gonna have to draw his whole legs down in here. Dang it. Nah, that's still cool, but need to pick up speed on these pages so it doesn't take me next year to finish them, which it won't. By summertime would be cool. Oopsie. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That's a huge change. How many pages was it before? Holy crap. That's a lot to start over. How come you're changing so much? Just couldn't get it to work. Better to just, I guess sometimes it's better to just completely start over than to try to fix it. Is that kind of what was happening with you? Well, it's a good practice run. So this one will kick ass, right? How long did it take you to do the first 30 on that one? How much time are we looking at to redo it? Curious how fast you are. Can't even really say how fast I am. I kind of figuring it out as I go. I've only done little 2-3 page things. I've never done a full comic, so this one's gonna be about 40 some pages. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like I'm finish it by summer, probably fall, in case some other freelance comes up. But that's the goal, because I'm really enjoying it. So I'll keep it going. Some of those projects that you start and get in over your head, and then realize you're just desperate to finish it before you get done. You know, thankfully it's not one of those. What's your schedule like now? What's your goal? Or do you have one yet for output of pages? Yeah. Kind of like this. Just a fun thing I started over the holiday, right before the holiday break, but it's a nice decompressor after work and stuff to draw. No stress. Hey, that's cool. I actually just did a freelance gig where I designed 3 characters for a guy doing a cyberpunk animated short, and there was 3 main characters. One was this kind of sex bot. The other one was this kind of beefy gay bear guy, and then the third character was kind of a thin twink sort of femme non-binary person. It was pretty fun, actually. Unique designs and stuff. Something that's not the standard fare that everyone sees. I wish I could show it on stream, but I didn't sign an NDA or anything, but he's still pitching it, so out of respect I shouldn't be showing it. But it's cool stuff. Yeah, the whole spectrum for sure. Yeah, it's kind of like the guy who's doing it, he's trying to pitch a sci-fi anthology, sort of like Love, Death, and Robots, but this one will actually be like kind of a queer Love, Death, and Robots. So a bunch of sort of gay, trans, non-binary type stories in a cyberpunk world. So, but his style is a lot like the stuff I do, and his ideas are really cool. So I hope someone picks it up. It could be really cool content. I just designed stuff for the very first episode in it that he's pitching, and then other people would do the other ones. But yeah, I designed them, and then I created them into fully rigged 3D characters that he could animate them with in Blender. So they're all ready to go, ready to move around. It was tough though, because I had to make them look exactly like the 2D art and the 3D characters. So that's, well, I mean, if it's anime, they kind of gotta be, That's pretty standard. That's cool though. I'm into it. I can't wait to see it. This is just too messy down here. It doesn't match. Clean this up. Just looks sloppy and rough on like the upper part of his body. Well, at least you're not getting bored. And at least you don't have a type, apparently. That's good though. It's kind of good to mix it up though, the different characters. You know, you don't want to keep drawing the same body shape over and over. It gets kind of boring. Get some variety in there. Later on in this story, these three thugs are being hunted down by the main character, Punish, and they're going to be having a drug-filled orgy when he busts in on them to break them up. They'll all be naked and having some big orgy, but it's definitely going to be a couple little femboys in there playing with the girls and femboys playing with these three guys, so they don't discriminate, just naked bodies. Interesting. Well, it's like movies. Everybody's hot. Even the ugly characters are hot. Like when they have a dorky girl that's, you know, supposed to be the ugly duckling or something, but all it is like probably the prettiest girl on the whole cast, and they just, you know, tied her hair back and put glasses on her, and that's supposed to make her ugly, you know. But hey, we're just drawing our fantasies and stuff, and stuff we think is cool. It doesn't have to be, you know, you pretty much do whatever you want. Who cares if they're all hot? When I'm drawing Nazi, yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. It could help with the, you know, depends on how loose I have to get while working on it. But yeah, I guess depends on if I'm on stream or not when I'm drawing it too. Actually, I'll show you. I have it roughed out. Here you go. Yeah. This is him in the foreground. See if I can. There you go. See, he busts in the front door. Yeah, I know. I'm not even sure if I can draw this page on stream, part of it, because everybody back here is naked, so I roughed it out, and I might draw like the foreground guy, but I don't know how to turn it off to do the background stuff, because, you know, this guy's got a slick spread. And all these girls back here, and this is a little, you know, this guy here is kind of a femboy, and he's, you know, got his hand on his back there. This could be the same here. But yeah, so it'll be fun though. And then this guy in the foreground, he's just like been mutilated by the guy, by Punish, who just came in the front door with this big machete there. So if I do it on stream, I'll just blur myself so you can see my silhouette. Now you'll still see the art though, and then I'll get canceled. Let's see here. The perspective ruler. Gotta get some building outlines. Use a technical pen. Now, if I'm going to do it on stream, I'll just go over to Kick. That's where all the hot tub streamers went to, so it's probably okay there. That's too much detail. Gotta keep it simpler. Oh yes, I do, and yes, she does. Not really any reaction yet. Not the negative, but since it's still really rough, you know. But I mean, she's down with it. She thinks it's cool. You know, I haven't really like shown it to her going, hey, look at what I'm doing, look. It's more like, working on my comic. She comes in and takes a look, that's cool. But she kind of does her own thing. She's playing Diablo right now. Yeah, right outside the room here. No comment? I see you fishing. um, yeah, no comment. My sordid past last weekend. No, just kidding. I'll just say I'm very open-minded when it comes to stuff like that, so you can make your own assumptions from that. Oh, by the way, my OnlyFans. No, just kidding. Check out my OnlyFans. Yeah, nah. Although there is a demographic of men out there that would probably find my videos, but I'm not interested in that. It's actually interesting statistic with a lot of gay porn out there is older men in their late 40s and 50s is a real high seller. So I mean, I guess if I do work in the entertainment industry and it's in the toilet right now. A lot of people have been out of work for months or even over a year because there's just no jobs out there. So I guess if I got laid off, then I might have to resort to that. But no, I'm not that brave. I'm adventurous, but not in the public eye. Exactly. I make no judgment doing it that way. I'm totally down for it. If I were braver. But yeah, I'm too insecure for that. I have assisted someone else making content for that stuff though. That was fun. I didn't star in it, just in case you were wondering. I filmed a little bit. But. Oh, that's cool. Freaking love Megatron, man. He's badass. I always like the villains more. Way cooler designs always. Kind of like I just recently got this. I funded this Kickstarter campaign for all the old G.I. Joe comic books based on the cartoon, and they had a G.I. Joe edition and a Cobra edition you could get, and I totally went for the Cobra one. I played with all those toys when I was a kid, and I was realizing almost all of the toys I had were all Cobra. I didn't have hardly any Joes with the good guys, so just way cooler designs for all the Cobra guys. If you're familiar with G.I. Joe, it's old school now. Oh yeah, for sure. Darker colors, purples, yeah. You wouldn't know it looking at me now because I'm just this bearded old ginger guy, but in my 20s I was clean shaven and pretty hardcore goth, so I'm all for the goth look, the dark look. Vampires and evil stuff. Back in my day. I have some old photos of myself posing in my goth outfit at graveyards. It's pretty hilarious. Oh yeah, for sure. An anti-hero, I guess, so that he's not really a hero because he's just basically gonna mutilate all these people as a vigilante, so it was originally a play on it's kind of a play on the Punisher, which is one of my favorite characters, and part of the play on it is because I don't like what they've done with the Punisher. I like him just being more violent and almost irredeemable in the justice he brings, I don't want him to have it, he's supposed to be this dark, no mercy guy for all criminals, but they've kind of made him a hero and like he's redeemable, so I want to go back to just he's he doesn't care if he gets in trouble, if it's right or wrong. These guys did something bad and he's out for vengeance, and he will stop at nothing to painfully, horribly take them down in the worst way possible. Does that G count? I guess it could. It depends on, I guess that one would require some context. Although I don't consider goth and emo the same thing either. I'm goth, but I don't get into emo all that much. Yeah, it's just part of him being such an old character too. You have to keep developing and growing and stuff like that. Honestly, they couldn't have kept him going he's been around for like, what, 40 years now or more? I don't even know, but it would be pretty boring if he just kept doing that in every comic, just mutilating people month after month for 20 years, So got to put him on other teams and develop his story and stuff, so that's all fine. But I just kind of wanted to go back to the old school Punisher and do the stuff that I liked, and without any censors or advertisers or comics code limiting the amount of sex and violence I can have in it if I want to. So I want to go to the extreme with all that stuff. Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm going indie. We can do what we want and sell it to the people that want to see it. We don't have to worry about it. Honestly, it's a bit of a purge of emotions from having a kind of personally bad year to a lot of like death around me, and weird, sad things have happened a lot over the last year, and it's sort of a cathartic purging of emotion into this, like, it's like anger drawing and anger writing with the subject matter, I guess, a little bit. So instead of being weird to other people and around me, I'll just draw crazy violent stuff on the comic or something, you know, and kind of get it out that way. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah. Maybe I'll go through stuff like that and I'll deal it with them different ways, but that's gonna be my way, I think. I mean, when I was kind of in the depths of it, I wrote this story, and it was really fun and really enjoyed it. So I kind of knew it was gonna kind of serve that purpose for me. So I kind of just went with it, and it's making it a lot of fun. So. Speed lines lined up with the perspective. There we go. Oh wow. Did you I mean, obviously you're out of it now, I would assume, but yeah, it's tough. I'm sorry. Hopefully you had a support system around you, or therapy or something to kind of help you through it, though, instead of just like suffering alone, which I know can happen a lot, especially when it comes to depression. So okay. Have you done therapy or anything to help with that? I sort of have that a little bit actually too. I mean, not necessarily depression related, but sort of that fear and kind of sort of like a fear of conflict and rejection. And I actually just last year also was in the midst of all the bad stuff happening. I had been going to therapy for a while too, but I got diagnosed with ADHD as well, and a lot of stuff that I thought was just me being absent-minded or lazy or not having a good work ethic, stuff like that, I realized, or just me being dumb, or just being frustrated with myself, and a lot of the fears about things and the way I thought about things that seemed irrational but were very strong emotions were all kind of related to that, and just kind of knowing that really helped kind of deal with it. And then also I've done therapy, and I actually take some medicine for it too, but it's great. I wish I'd done it 20 years ago, because now I feel better about it happening. I can be aware of it, handle it more, and attack it when it comes up, and then helps me focus and be productive and be creative too, instead of being too down on myself to do anything. So, oh, cool. Yeah. Glad to hear it though. That's awesome. A lot of people don't have the resources or the money or insurance or a fear of doing that, and they just won't go do it. They just continue suffering for so long, and it's sad. But when it comes to that stuff, you can't really force people to go either. They just have to kind of make the decision themselves, and then you just try to support them once they get there, I guess. Hey dude, what's up, Nate? Got some heavy discussion going on here, man. Prepare yourself. Yeah, everybody's streaming. Rob started streaming. I jumped over to his stream right when he started. I was like, hey, I'm streaming too. But I gotta go because I'm live. People are watching me text on stream. That's cool. I'm actually trying streaming on Instagram, multi-streaming on there too. I'm not sure if it's even still running. I haven't even checked it, but let's see. Yeah, you can live stream on Instagram. Nashis does it a lot. I think, oh yeah, you can see it on the screen, his comments down there. He's commenting on YouTube, but he does it on there all the time. I think almost daily, seems like, or several days a week. And the streaming thing I use lets you stream to Twitch and YouTube, and it let me add Instagram now too, so trying it out. Okay, cool. Thanks for checking, dude. Yeah, I kind of checked the Twitch and the YouTube while I'm going, but that one I didn't check. I kind of forgot till just now, actually. When you jumped in, it reminded me that I was doing Instagram too. What do you stream on Instagram with? Do you use any of the like StreamYard or Restream or anything, or are you just doing it like on your phone on a stream or something? Or like directly to Instagram? Yeah, Twitch is the what I'm most familiar with, and then YouTube is pretty easy to do it too as well. I like YouTube better though because I mean I haven't been streaming that long, so I don't have a huge audience, obviously, but I tend to get a lot of views on the video afterwards rather than live, so get a few hundred there afterwards. Like only be like maybe five or six people live overall, and then you know a couple days later the video will have 200-300 views or something. So I like having that, and you can't really do that on Twitch. It's cool. There we go. I just followed you. Crap. So I'll get your notifications when you go live, and I'll come in and I'll troll you in chat. Just kidding. Okay, almost done with this. A little more cleanup. Y'all, I'll come in and heckle you while you're drawing and stuff. Nah, just kidding. That'd be horrible. Okay, yeah. People are like, man, your unc's mean. But I guess he's family, right? I've seen your stream a few times too. Nashis. I keep wanting to call you Nadius because that's how I hear it in my head when I read your name. But every time I've seen you streaming though, I'm like at work, so I like can't really chat or do anything. I'm kind of just secretly watching it at my desk. So, but I've been in there watching a few times. Well, it's nauseous, right? But it sounds like Natius, the way he spells it. I'm talking to the guy on YouTube, Cruff, not you for that one. I think on the screen you can see his chat there, so. Yeah, it doesn't show his chat on Twitch, but I have the little chat in the corner so you can kind of see the other. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty tiny. So yeah, Nauseous and I did a co-stream actually like 3 weeks ago. It was pretty fun. He lives out very far away from me in Australia there, so it's like middle of the afternoon for you, Nauseous. Yeah, he does some cool art too and live streams it on Instagram. I think this page, oh, this page is almost done. I just gotta put in the grays now. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for welcoming me to the family. Do I have to send gifts on holidays, though? Sweet. I've always been bad about that, even with my family. So. Hey Noxious, you have you ever tried the multi-stream thing in OBS? Or did we maybe talk about that too? We might have. Apologies if we did. But I got StreamYard because it was easier to stream with Chuck and Rob too. I have my OBS linked running through my StreamYard, so I'm still using OBS. So I like the control over the scenes. But before I did that, I was trying out the multi-stream thing in StreamYard or in OBS, and it worked pretty good. Did you? So she thought she was actually your mother. Did you play along with it then, or did you let him in on it? Yes, you played it. You kept to go. Oh, okay, cool. You could do some weird stuff with that, probably. Freak people out. Oh, that's a good one, Sensei. Nice. How come Sensei? Did they train you? Were they a mentor? Did they train you to be an assassin? I had these cool starter burst things. Like manga style, but they go. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. I watch an Overwatch streamer named Overwatch Grandma. I don't know what age she is, but she calls herself Grandma because she thinks she's the oldest person being a game streamer. But I don't know. She doesn't look that old, to be honest. So. Oh, like meeting him in person?
Am I hoped yet?
Like, or just like kind of on each other's streams, like rating each other.
Why do you keep calling me Calvin?
That is your name, isn't it? Calvin Klein? It's written all over your underwear.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh my god, I just realized this guy looks cross-eyed. I mean, he is kind of freaky looking, but he's not cross-eyed, so I gotta fix that. Yikes. It's because I changed the shape of his eye earlier. I didn't change the pupil. There we go. Give a little iris in there. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah, just like me. Well, thanks for hanging out though. As one of the soul streamers sometimes. Sometimes I only do YouTube, and there's like Nashus and a couple other guys that jump in there too, but not a lot on Twitch, so you're my hangout bro on Twitch. Oh yeah? That's cool. I am not. I'm an only child now. I had a sister, but she died pretty young, so that was a long time ago, so not being a downer, but yeah. So then it was just me. You ever known someone who was they were an uncle, but they were younger than their nephew? Yeah, they were younger than their nephew. Like a kind of a marriage thing is weird. Yeah, I knew someone in high school like that. I think it was because their sister married someone. Yeah, their sister married someone, and they had an older kid who was like in his 20s, I think, and then he became the uncle. God, I'm a little too brain fried right now to figure out the whole lineup of that, but yeah, it was something about like a marriage thing though, and the nephew was older, but technically based on the marriage and everything, they were a nephew. I'm not making much sense with that. I just remember he used to always joke around how he was younger than his nephew. All right, I think this beast might be done. Gotta mask everything here. Let's see here. This needs to be all white. Okay. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna expand the selection. Pixel, I guess. Okay. There we go. All cleaned up. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. Almost done. One last thing I'll count for. Gotta put the reflections on the window. Yeah, I mean, it's different. I'm admirable with people who can draw fast like that. Like, You know, like if you can just be kind of loose and rough and throw caution to the wind and crank the stuff out, it's like more fun and a lot more energy to it. That's why I like Daniel Warren Johnson, comic artist. His stuff, he's like that too. He's really fast and loose, but it just all comes together nicely. Oh dang, I keep noticing things I messed up. I didn't put his wrist pad on there. One more fix. Almost there. Anything else I missed? I don't think he has anything on his other wrist now. Okay. I think I got everything. So many little details on these guys. Kind of shot myself in the foot with that, but I like that stuff. Just got to remember to put it on every page. Earlier I forgot his lip piercings. I had to go back and put those in. And his eye piercings. Oops. Yeah, same with here. I had forgotten his lip piercings and his ear things. But it's all in there now. Yeah, this one is finito. Yeah, sure. I'm about to log off now, though. If you don't mind that I take a look at it offline, I can chat with you there. Or, like, did you want me to look at it on stream? Or just chat with you offline? Because, yeah, I just finished this. So I gotta run off. It's getting late. But I'm totally down to look at it. Send it over like Instagram or something. And if you want to chat about it on stream too, okay, cool. And if you wanted to chat about it on stream too, more, you could do it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but probably Monday. Oh yeah, kind of your rough layouts. Yeah, first panel, it's like a kind of is he breaking through? Is it glass? Yeah, that's cool. Wow, cool, cool. Yeah, these are cool. I like the layouts you got here. Pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just silently looking at them. Okay, cool. So it's sort of like story, not strictly just comic book, like, or not strictly manga, but just kind of storytelling a little bit too with those first couple pages. Yeah, like describing the scenes and stuff. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense then. I would only say like the person with the hand going on the head and the person in the chair there. Those could maybe use a little filler in them too. They feel a little sparse art-wise, but I know there's going to be a lot of text too. But especially one in the chair, I don't know if there's like environment or stuff, because you could do some establishing of the environment as well. Yeah, I think so. Like, once it gets to the actual kind of comic and stuff too, with the is that the femboy sitting in the chair there? Yeah, I think the little characters they're talking to, you could probably put those a little more on screen because it's kind of hard to tell what they are, or even. If you didn't do it there, you kind of have like their upper parts of their head so you can see who's talking and stuff, but maybe have a shot where you cut to them so you see them in frontal so you kind of know who they're talking to, unless that's already been established too. But it's always kind of good to reestablish who's, you know, like a good view of who's talking. But otherwise, I mean, the storytelling's pretty good. I mean, you got your screen directions down, you're kind of keeping that main character on the right side of the frames, unless it's a neutral shot, you know. They aren't like, a lot of the time, you know, people drawing comics, they keep flipping the line, like they'll have someone standing on the right side and the other person on the left side, and then they'll cut to the next frame and then they're on different sides, and it makes the storytelling confusing unless you're doing it very deliberately to draw your eye or something. But you've got that going pretty good in this, so But yeah, I mean, for roughs and stuff though, I don't have much else. It'll be kind of cool, like, to see how you flesh it out. You know, a lot of their clothing and stuff will be neat to see the details on that. And, you know, they're kind of more straight-on shots for these shots, but it's just dialogue. And then you got that nice establishing shot outdoors on that last page, or second to last page, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, for Russ, I don't have a lot. Your storytelling's good, and especially that shot with the standing on the roof. You got the shot of them, you know, talking, the close-up, and then you cut to the far away one. It's almost like a punch-out, which is cool. Yeah, it's cool. If they're simple, you know, just make sure they're very, I mean, they got like the spiky arms on the one, so yeah, even if it's simple, make sure they're a nice bold design so their silhouettes are strong so you can recognize them. Oh hey yo, got some guitar going. Yes. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I think it's looking pretty good. I like your layouts, especially then we get to the next couple pages with the angular you know, the angular panels going through, but I kind of like the placement of the characters throughout and stuff, and how it's introducing them. So I actually don't have a lot of critique with that stuff. So yeah, as far as your storytelling and layout, I don't have a whole lot of critique. I think it's pretty solid. I guess the stuff would maybe come later if there's issues with like perspective or anatomy or anything like that, you know, for like finishing stuff. Oh, okay, that's not the protagonist. Okay, cool. By the way, what's up, Mark? Go through here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot actually. Yeah, because I think more of the critique will come with the finishes. It's pretty cool. I like kind of the introduction of all these characters. It's kind of like, yeah, it's cool. You get a real nice shot of each one of them, and they're all in an appropriate environment, sort of describing their character appropriately. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of them have good designs too that are pretty recognizable even in the rough. So. Yeah, I hope that's alright. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It's pretty cool for the roughs, so. Oh, Mark, you got the canvas. Yeah, I'm 2 weeks into using mine, but I've been using Cintiqs forever. But you've been using a non-screen tablet. That's a huge change. I could never really use those. I could never really draw detailed stuff. I used one for just instead of a mouse for a long time because I was having some wrist problems, but as far as drawing, I just couldn't do it. How are you doing with the fires, Mark? I forget, you're on the south side of the Hollywood Hills, right? I think you're not up in Ventura and Van Nuys where it's spreading to. Sorry you just got in here though, Mark. I want to chat, but I'm about to log off. I just finished this page, and I'm pretty brain fried, so I'm gonna jump out of here. But probably stream again on Monday. Yeah, I used to use ZBrush a lot with the non-screen tablets too, and I actually did pretty well in that. But just for some reason, like this kind of comic art, like fine line art. I just couldn't do it. All my stuff was always loose and sloppy. So, but yeah, Croft, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid with the character designs. That's looking cool. I think you've got some good recognizability with them because I can recognize, you know, their unique designs even in the roughs. So I think that's a good start. So, but yeah, cool, man. Well, thanks for showing me that stuff, and you know, when I'm not as late and brain fried too, I'm happy to chat about it more sometime down the road too. If you have more specific questions too, feel free to hit me up. And yeah, what's up, Mark? And I think Noxious is long gone now. He's been streaming for a bit, so I don't think he's down. I think Rob's still streaming too. Everybody's streaming today. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So thanks for hanging, y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. Oh, I should have right before the song started. All right. All right, good night, y'all.